Darling people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show and excited, happy Just Joe Football Show. Why? Because finally, Jaka Bijol has returned, and as Ethan says, it's been 84 years. It's official, finally. Jaka Bijol has signed for Leeds United. The defender becomes our second arrival of the summer window. Happy days. How do you like them apples? Let me put my light on. At last, confirmation, and we can now start worrying about the next signing, can't we? The official club website says Leeds are delighted to announce that Bijol has joined the club from Italian side Udinese for an undisclosed fee. The towering central defender has put pen to paper on a 5-year deal, committing his future until 2030. Happy days, right? The 26-year-old makes the move from Serie A club after enjoying a stellar season in Italy, where he made 37 appearances across all competitions during the last campaign, scoring 2 goals, which you can see on this flashy little graphic here. Beginning his career with Ruda Valenge in his homeland, Bijol joins the Whites with a wealth of experience from stints in Russia and Germany, before then linking up with Udinese in 2022, showing his versatility by originally plying his trade as a defensive midfielder. The Slovenian switched to what was to become a familiar role in the heart of defence prior to joining La Zibretta, with whom he made almost 100 appearances, taking his total to over 250 matches. Including within those, our newer rival has also played in both the Champions League and Europa League, bringing further top-level experience to Daniel Farke's side. As well as at club level, Jaka has impressed on the international stage throughout his career, earning 63 caps for Slovenia since making his debut, aged just 19, in 2018. The defender played every minute for his country in their run to the round of 16 at last summer's European Championships, notably helping the side keep a clean sheet against England in the group stage. With a number of clubs vying for his signature, we now welcome our second signing of the summer to West Yorkshire, and we all now look forward to seeing Jaka play at Ellen Road. I get Pontus Jansson vibes from him. I'm saying he's better than that, much better. But my point is, he's going to have some sort of cult status, certainly surrounding him. He has been chatting to LUTV as well, and he said, "This is a very big day for me, my family, and I am happy to be here. Maybe one of the biggest days of my career so far, but he is ready for it." He says, "I work for it, and that's why I'm here, because it's a big challenge for everyone. It's a big challenge for me, for the club, and we're getting ready for it together. I think the club and myself are ready for the Premier League. I can promise that I will give everything, that I will give everything in training, as well as to be ready for the first game of the season, and then just go from there." So, yeah, listen, he's chomping at the bit, as are we. What's quite interesting, there's no sign of any new kit, or is it on any of the announcements with Mecha, with Jaka? So I don't know what's going on with that, to be honest. But maybe there's some sort of hold up with regards to it being taken over. Yes, Brett Nash says, "Joe, this guy is a baller, full on top player." Let's have a look. Jaka Bijol is a significant threat in the air, as we're aware. Excels in aerial duels. Just give me a second. 1 second. 1 sec. Right, okay. So back to it. Jaka is a significant threat in the air, excels in aerial duels, especially when very high number of clearances in Serie A games for Udinese last season. We know as well he's one of the top operators for touches in the opposition box, akin to a Harry Maguire, you know, who else would we say? A Van Dijk, for example. Of course, that might change in the Premier League, but he certainly is someone that knows how to get it on his head. Whether or not he's a good header of the ball, that's quite interesting, because when we spoke to, the name escapes me now, we spoke to the Slovenian fan on the account, Nick it was. We spoke with him, and he said he doesn't maybe always score, but he's always on the end of them, and that's the main thing. It's an undisclosed fee, but understood to be 15 million with performance-related add-ons for staying up. 15 million. Brilliant business, which is what Andrea had maintained throughout, which is important. Yeah, my man getting it right again. And hopefully they'll get it right tonight, because tonight we've got the scouting report back at 8 o'clock, folks, and we're looking at number 9, which, of course, is everyone's favourite position. It's the person who finds the ball and gets it in the back of the net. So I'm interested to see who they bring. But, yeah, 15 million with performance-related add-ons. The Slovenian international has signed a 5-year contract as well, and is the club's second summer signing. The 5 years shows a signal of intent as well, doesn't it? Let's be honest. Obviously, again, Graham Smith, Leeds United confirmed the signing 15 million of Jaka Bijol, leaves Udinese to sign a 5-year deal at Elm Road and significantly raise the squad's average height, which is an area we do need to improve on. Now, if we think about it as well, folks, that 15 million over that 5-year deal means it only has cost 3 million on this year's accounts. So, again, that's a massive win for the club. 15 million over 5 years, bush. You know what I mean? 3 million. It's barely a touch in the ocean. I believe it's 15 million XZ, unless you've seen it totally different. But everywhere, Athletic, YEP are all saying 15. Now, maybe performance-related add-ons could take it up to 20. But it seems bang. Oh, yeah, 20 million euros, potentially reducing it to 15. Yeah, exactly. So, buzzing, lots more to come, hopefully. Yeah, let's hope so. Definitely. What's next? You're looking... We need a left back. We need a 9. We need a goalkeeper. We need that box-to-box. But Bijol is in the building. So... It's I'm happy. Slovenian international signs for an undisclosed fee, believed to be 15 million. Again, that's from BBC Yorkshire, BBC Sport West Yorkshire. So it definitely seems like 15 million is the figure. Second summer signing after Lucas Mecha. Seriousness of Newcastle links downplayed by those in Udinese. Final bits of Premier League paperwork were signed off today, so a lot of it might have been with regards to, we were on about work permit and all sorts, weren't we? It's funny because I got a text off someone to say, look, normally weekday, normally on an evening, and I was like, any idea when this was like 10 to? And then me and Joe were in contact, and Joe went, don't know why, Joe, but it's very unusual to hear nothing at all on a Monday from the Associated Press. And I said, maybe an announcement, Joe, and he makes a good point, because there wasn't no article on a Monday from the YEP or from any big of the accounts, which normally they tend to do on a Monday, right? Like, looking ahead. So they probably was aware this was, ready to be announced. Maybe had an NDA or something and we're just waiting for this. So Saipo Africano says, is this Voba's replacement? I would say Strauch's replacement, really, but Strauch's staying, obviously, you would hope, because we need more bodies. We can't reduce, but Voba's going to leave, isn't he? Welcome to the famous Leeds United, Jaka Bijol. Yes, getting 2 down, 8 to go. 2 down, 8 to go. Yeah. There's still a long way to go. And that's the countdown. We're going to have a countdown clock for wins as well. 10 wins, and we stay in the division. That's where I'm at. But yeah, happy to see Jaka Bijol come in. We'll have to wait to see what else is next. No double announcement, as was mooted a couple of days ago, of course. You can go. Not the be all and end all. Oh, Brian, see, I aren't quick enough for that, but I like that. I will use that. It's not the be all and end all. Give us the money to spend on other positions, i.e. striker, yeah. And that's why we also need to bring funds in so we can, if Leeds United, if the reports are true that they'd set aside 30 million for each position that they want to improve, this then leaves more money in the kitty to, maybe push the boat out on a striker, for example. I'd love nothing more than us to do that. But yeah, Jaka Bijol in the building. Happy fucking days. Let's have some background on the big fella here, which has been put together by Joe Donoghue. Joe will get his 10-win trophy, man. Yeah, that's what we're after. 10 wins, and we stay up, and we'll be counting down. Sky have just pronounced it Bijol. I believe it's Bijol, man. I spoke to Nick, who's from Slovenia, and he said Jaka Bijol. Yeah, he said you've got it right. Fact, Sky. I'm gonna go with Nick, the actual Slovenian. So yeah, long-term contract for him. As I say, 15 million over 5 years, 5-year deal, 3 million a year in terms of the PSR. Jaka. He's emerged as our top defensive target. He was certainly target number one, wasn't he? Target number one, and we've got him. Yeah, we've got him, and that's the main thing. We move swiftly to secure his signature, despite reported interest from Premier League clubs. 6'4", absolute unit, aerial prowess in both boxes, defensively and offensively. Can play with the ball at his feet as well. Has got a decent ball from deep to find your wingers, like a Dan James, who might be in transition. Last week, he flew in for a medical after tying the knot with his partner. And then obviously did his physical tests, etc. on Wednesday. I do believe, with regards to this Yorkshireman, how much is the relegation release clause? I believe they said it'd be more than what we paid for him, so maybe it's 25 million. That's if indeed he's asked for one. I think he will have. Any agent worth the salt will have, but yeah, but we're not getting relegated anyway, does it? So we sell Joseph Aubameyang and Firpo. Firpo isn't a sale because obviously he leaves. Joseph Aubameyang, if we can get a buyer for Melier, yeah. Greenwood, Gelhardt, etc. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. One sec. Sorry, I'm just on my reading something. Bijol is vastly experienced at international level, having earned 63 caps for his country. First of which, whilst still was a teenager, has competed in the European Championships, of course, and played against England. And he's captained his country on 4 occasions as well when, what's the goalkeeper called? Oblak. When Oblak isn't playing, he's the captain. So it showed he's got that leadership about him as well. Club statement reported by Leeds. Yeah, Bijol become Leeds' second summer signing. Bijol background. Let's have a look then. He began with NK Dravograd and later became part of NK Bravo's academy. In 2017, he joined NK Ruda Velenje, who were at the time a top-flight club in Slovenia. He then was picked up by CSKA Moscow to part with 350k to acquire him on a 5-year contract. That's where he gets his Champions League experience as well, playing in Russia, and also played as a defensive midfielder and did compete in a famous 1-0 victory over Real Madrid. But again, you can beat Real Madrid or play again. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a good player. Amazana. I'm just having a bit of fun. He is a great player. It's just tactical fun. Bijol will also make his senior international bow 3 days after the win versus the Spanish side as well. He was sometimes used as a centre forward whilst playing over in Moscow as well. So maybe very much like Harry Maguire. We've got the Slovenian Harry Maguire, which is not this is not a criticism, by the way, because Harry Maguire's good. So we have got the Slovenian Harry Maguire. Maybe when we're struggling in games, we might do what Amarin did, and Farke might say, Jaka, go up top, man, go up top. He then joined Hannover 96 on loan, so he's actually played in the Bundesliga too as well, and helped them get promotion back to the top flight. Bijol. And this is what was said by their sporting director at the time. He said, Bijol is the next important piece of the puzzle for our team. He is a tall player who embodies exactly what we need at number 6. You never know. It could be him and Ampadu, like dovetailing between the 6 and centre back. He's definitely not Dr. Cox. He's definitely not. Don't let the media shroud your judgment. Just like the media have somehow engineered it so that Bayer Leverkusen think it wise to spend 30 million on Jarrell Kwanzaa, who's played 4 games in the Championship, in the Premier League. There is better defenders than him. Bijol is better than Kwanzaa. It's mental. So yeah, don't let the media or Twitter, for that matter, shroud your judgment. Maguire's a very, very good centre back. And Man United fans are beginning to realise it as well, to be fair. So he played 31 times while in Germany, predominantly as a defensive midfielder. And then they finished 13th, and then he went back to Russia. And then became a centre back in Moscow. And then that was where, after the war between Russia and Ukraine, Udinese snapped him up for just 3.5 million. So they've made a sound investment. And then, of course, he successfully battled relegation and managed to maintain top flight status by going unbeaten in their final 5 matches of 23-24, and Bijol featured in every minute then. And last season, as the nice little flashy graphic shows you, 37 times again across all competitions, missing just 4 league matches, and captaining the side a dozen of times as well, as Udinese finished in mid-table. So yeah, 2020-30, Jaka Bijol is a Leeds United player. Superb signing. And I think as a partnership, we've struck gold. We've struck gold with them both as a partnership. Ideal price as well. Long contract, 5 years. Happy days. Yeah, man. Dobrodošliaka Gremo Leeds, whatever that means in Slovenian. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm buzzing with the deal. He was linked to some big clubs as well over in Italy, and Leeds United have managed to get the deal done for a very, very competitive price, which again leaves us with more dough to get other deals done. Yeah, this is true as well, Zane. This is true as well. But again, what I will say, the intensity is different in England. To that. So, that could be, that very well could be the difference. But yeah, look, it's not going to be easy. It won't be easy for Jaka. But I don't think, look, we've had players at the football club under the previous regime that were weak as piss. This man is not. Anyone who's Slovenian, Slovakian, Polish, do you know, like Dagestan? These guys are serious. Do you know what I mean? Serious. You do not mess. You do not mess. The Balkans. you just don't mess. So my man's going to be hard as nails. So I'm not looking at no Robin Cock with his daft porno tash and, you know, the absolute bollocks. They're human, nothing more. Well, I disagree, bro. Yeah, from my club, I'll give a former example. Daniel Aga says, saying, 3 million. Yeah, 3 million's not bad as well. 3 million per year, cheap as chips. He's massive, and it's a great signing for Leeds United. And him and Rodon as a partnership, I'm happy about. Let's just see now who's going to be operating on the left-hand side of the defence for him. Vidic 2.0. It's more Harry Maguire, but I'll take it. I think he's more Harry Maguire. He is the Slovenian Harry Maguire, the Balkans beast. We've got a baller there, haven't we? We've got a baller there, a very good centre back. So yeah, happy days. We've probably spoken enough on him here. Jer in the house, big up to Jer and Jay. Make sure you get tickets for the Content Creator Cup. £7 for adults, £3 for children. The link's in the description to that as well. I can't wait for it. I'm just a month out now, or less than a month. So yeah, it's going to be good, but hopefully this is a positive and not a negative signing. It's a positive signing. It's a positive signing. The quantum upgrade over Flaccid, Robin Flaccid and Diego the Self Nutmega. Yeah, that's great. That's a great shout. But yeah, listen, we will be doing scouting report tonight at 8 o'clock, looking at number 9. So join us for that. And of course, welcome to the man himself, Mr. Jaka Bijol. And everybody, thanks for tuning in. And signing number 2 done. Peace out, folks. See you at 2 o'clock. No, why did I say 2? See you at 8 o'clock. I don't know why I said 2. See you at 8 o'clock for Scouting Report number 9s. Those that don't watch the show, give it a go. Honestly, you'll enjoy it. Anyway, peace out. Leave these.